And I'm like, I should have just kept your chicken and ate it for lunch. Hey butterflies, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Grwm. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe. Today we have a story time. I'm going to be showing you this look, which is my everyday makeup look. Clearly I don't wear it every day, but if I did, this is the look I like to go for. Very natural. So if you're interested in seeing how I do it and hearing this crazy story time of my experiences working in retail, keep watching. All right guys, so I'm not gonna tell you every product I use. I'll just have them at the bottom of the screen because I just want to focus on telling the story and not interrupting. Okay, once upon a time I worked in retail.
Welcome to King Burger, where we could do it your way, but don't get crazy.
And the first retail place I worked at was Walmart.
Trey, come try these Doritos. Hold on.
These new ones?
Yeah. Oh my God!
So I want to say it was like May of 2015. And I had just left working at Wingstop because Lord knows I was tired of going home smelling like chicken. So at first they had me as an associate on the sales floor, which is the people you see stocking or helping other people, or zoning, which is just like putting everything nice and neat, which was so annoying because people would just come by and mess it up immediately. The shifts were crazy. I would be there from like 2 p.m. to 10, or they would do like a 3 to 11. Like, it was terrible. Literally my whole afternoon and evening was there, and I just got annoyed with it. So I asked if I could be a cashier. I'm just gonna finish my eyebrows and hope that the sound is done by then. All right, so they're finally gone, but my brows are done. So now we're gonna move on to my face. But yeah, pretty much I was a cashier, ringing it up. And then one Sunday morning, I was ringing up this elderly woman. I ring up her items. I tell her the total. She gives me money. I give her change. And she goes, "Why am I getting back coins? I gave you exact change in coins." I was like, "No, you didn't. You were short a few coins. So I just, put in what you gave me." And she was like, "Somebody can't count today." And I just ignored it, and I kept on and I was, giving her her money. And she was like, "Hurry up. You're going to make me late for church." And in my head, I'm like, you don't need to go to church with that energy, because clearly you were just not in a good place. Actually, maybe she needed to go to church to get her mind right, because she was really like coming at me when I'm just trying to give her her change. So I gave her her change, and as she's leaving, you know how Walmart has those little bag area that spins, I noticed that she left some chicken in there that I guess she was taking to church to eat after church or whatever. And I was like, "Ma'am, you left your chicken." And she turns around and she snatches it from me. And I'm like, I should have just kept your chicken and ate it for lunch, pretty much. Like, I'm over here dealing with your attitude. You just told me I suck at math, which is my best and favorite subject, and saying I can't count. because you thought you gave me the right change, and now I'm giving you your food and you want to snatch it out of my hand? Why must women be this way? Because my second time working at retail, it was a woman that tried to turn up on me. Was it before January? It was my previous job, before the job I have now, working at Grwm Fabrics. I really worked there because I got discounts on fabric and things like that. Well, I was a cashier there, lead cashier actually is what my manager called me. He had me there every morning because he just liked how I ran the front area in the morning. So it was one day where we had a new girl working and there was no one in line, and she was ringing up this customer, so I decided to do some online orders. So as I'm out, you know, doing my online orders, picking out all the things these customers need, cutting their fabrics, you know, finding their notions, I have to bring them back up front to put them in the cage behind the register. So when I do that, I noticed that wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. So when the new girl was ringing up a customer, there was one lady behind her, and literally the new girl's ringing up a customer and getting her change, which means the transactions, it's about to be over. And the woman goes, "Are you ready for me?" I was like, "Oh no, I'm sorry, I'm just doing online orders, but she can take care of you right here. She's finishing up." So she was like, "Okay." So then I go and do those online orders, and I'm just getting everybody's stuff. So then I come back, and the same lady is still in line with the new girl, and her line has gotten longer. So obviously when the line gets longer, I'm supposed to help and jump in and help, you know, get the line down. So that's what I did. And as soon as I got behind the register and I was like, you know, next in line, this lady went off on me. She was like, "Oh, so now you want to help me? Now you want to help? I've been sitting in line for 5 minutes, and now when other people came, you want to you want to help out? Are they more important than me? I'm just as important than them." And I'm just sitting there like, in my head, like, clearly this lady has insecurity issues, because she is like literally wilding for no reason. And I was like, I mean, yeah, I hopped in line because the line got longer and I'm here to help. So, you know, she was still mad and salty or whatever. So what really made her mad was when she showed me what she was returning, and it was fabric. And if you want to return fabric, the first place you have to go at Joanne is the cutting counter. So she was livid when I told her, actually, you need to go to the cutting counter to return that first, because they have to measure it to make sure it's exactly how they cut it. And she lost it. She was like, "I want to see the manager, blah 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 blah." So I was glad to call the manager for her, because I knew she was tripping already. And I'm like, lady. So she talks to the manager, and I carry on with the next people. Literally everybody in line who came up to me was like, "That lady has never worked a day in retail in her life, obviously." Or they would be like, "Oh, I'm so proud of how you kept your composure, because I would have told her off." And I'm just like, you know, yeah, there's no need to be upset about it. It is what it is. She's not gonna taint my energy, pretty much. So I just let, you know, her do her, and I just continued doing me. So later on that day, after she had left or whatever, my manager came to me and she goes, she was literally over there telling me like how bad she felt for what she did and how she reacted to you. And I was like, yeah, I know she feels bad, because even though she was terrible to me, I was still nice to her. I still gave her, you know, good customer service. She was the one that ended up feeling like an idiot. And that's why I live by, kill them with kindness. Hello? I'm doing the video now. It's like a makeup video.
Oh, I'll call you back. Go ahead.
Okay. All right, so yeah, that's why I live by kill them with kindness, because people, when they're mean to you and rude to you, they really feel bad when you're nice to them, because it's like they're the only ones that's looking like a fool. Like, you're not looking like a fool with them like they want you to. The moral of the story, y'all, like, working in retail, you will learn to just not let people carry your energy, and that people are full of crap. Like, people get mad over the smallest thing. Because Joanne has these coupons, people would get mad if their coupon wouldn't work, and then they wouldn't read the fine print and realize, like, oh, that's why it's not working. Like, this one lady came up with her stuff and she was like, why is this not working? It says glue sticks, you get buy one get whatever, blah blah blah. And I'm like, ma'am, it literally says Joanne brand glue sticks, and these glue sticks in your hand are not Joanne. I think when I have kids, they need to work at least a month or two in retail, and I'm sure it'll make them treat people better, because it's a lot of people in retail who just deal with a lot of crap from people, and I never realized it until I started working retail. So it's crazy. Like, it was this one lady who literally came back to return everything, to buy it again, just so she can use her coupon. Like, lady, the coupon wasn't here the day you bought that stuff, so why are you coming back now and trying to return it so that you can buy it again with the coupon? Especially if they had a lot of stuff and you have to sit there and return all that. Or they get mad if they want to return something and they can't, and the money can't go back on their card because they don't have a receipt. Like, you don't have a receipt? I don't know if you bought this or you stole this, so the store still needs to keep its money, so you get a store credit. Like, I don't make the rules, I just work here. So working in retail definitely gave me patience. So to all my retailers out there, and I've seen a lot of viral people on Twitter who work in retail who like end up fighting customers because they're not, kill them with kindness. Don't let them get to you. Don't let them make you lose your job. And definitely don't let them make you get out of character. So I'm going to leave you guys with this. Remember to kill them with kindness. Keep your energy. And just don't let people kill your vibe. Don't let the bastards get you down. Turn it around with another round. We all know who said that. Shout out to Riri. All right, butterflies, that's all for this story time. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Hard to catch, but if you do, don't let me lose. You live a life full of regret. Should have had a stronger night.